Hey everyone, my name is Danny or Dan or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Man, it's been a while since I made a video. It's been a pretty long time. But to be fair, it has been a rough year for everyone, and I hope you're doing fine. And I know it's not the case for everyone, but please stay safe. So I was thinking about what made me really want to make videos, or at least start videos, never finish them, and then complain that I lost inspiration. So I was thinking about what made me want to become a videographer or photographer. You know, just it began in a very interesting way, I can say. It all began with my first movie role. You didn't know? I am a movie star. You know, not to brag or anything, but I am a movie star. And if you don't know, now you know. But on a serious note, it all began when in my old church we decided to make a movie. You know, just create a feature film. One time our youth leaders were just like, we're gonna make a movie, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna make a movie. And I just thought it would be a good idea to show you guys like why we did this project. And you know, it's a very serious project, and we put a ton of effort into it. And although I was very young, I still pull out a 5 out of 5 star performance. And I'm gonna show you guys how that changed my life and just, you know, provided new hope for people who watch the video. Nah, I just wanted to see that movie, and I just, like, to be honest, it's been a while since I've seen it, and I just thought it would be funny to just see how I did, because I did amazing. Alright, so a little bit of context here. This movie is about bullying, and yes, I know, real life Danny and on-screen Danny were bullied. That's just how life has gone, to be honest. But the movie is about how God can help you overcome just anything, really. You know, any tough situation and stuff that, you know, teenagers go through in their, you know, everyday life. So, you know, let's see what we got here, because we got something special.
I'm late for school.
I'm late for school. Tell me about it. This movie is based on a true story, if you didn't know.
The Americans won an important early victory in late series. Steven, it's 9:07. Why are you late?
My mom really wake me up.
Wait, what was that? Hold up. What was going on with his hair? Why is the hair longer? It's long, short, and then long again. Like, I mean, it's funny, but I thought we would do that part again. Okay, but it's a serious project. Okay, don't pay attention to that.
Mama's boy.
Quiet down, class. Alejandro, please keep your comments to yourself.
Yes, Alejandro,
Steven,
keep
please
your
take a
comments
seat.
to yourself.
Napoleon declared war in Europe, and by 1887, Belgians enjoyed a rich trade selling war supplies to both France and Great Britain. However, in 1807, Great Britain tried to cut off the American trade from France. Steven, is something wrong?
No, there's nothing wrong.
My man Steven stays real. He can be anything. He can be bullied. He can be late. He can be handsome. But he's not a snitch, man. He stays true. You gotta look for the context clues. Steven's a good kid, so he sits at the front. The bullies sit at the back. You know, I figured this out. Whoa, what's that? Hold up. Jesus Christ. Hey man, straight to the point though. Nobody likes you. Just kill yourself. Yes, Steven. No one likes you. Just end your life. Hey, that's kind of dark. Alright, so the class ends and they're going to lunch. Oh, here you go. Bully strike. Poor Steven. Five stars out of 5. World class performance.
Yeah, bro.
Yes! My boy Steven. He is not a snitch, man. Alright, so they're eating. Steven just says what we've all been thinking.
I can't snitch on them. If they get in trouble, they really want to kill me.
First of all, he tells them that they're bigger than them. He's a smart kid. He knows their opponent. And second of all, he's not a snitch.
Hold on for a moment. I want to talk to you.
And then Naya, she has a word with Steven and tells him, like, you know, have you tried talking to somebody? And then she says, have you tried talking to Jesus? He introduces Steven to Jesus, you know. And then he's like,
Jesus? Is that the kid from the math class?
how do you not know? How do you not know who Jesus is? I'm sorry, Steven, but I think you went a little bit too far there. And then she also invites him to church. And then he says, okay, why not? You know, I don't see why not. And now the bullies just came and they just apologize. And they're, you know, are we cool, man? And then he says, yeah, we're cool, man, because Steven is a cool guy. Be more like Steven. Alright, so now they have PE class, and now Steven and the bad guys, they're cool now, you know? But there goes Steven's friend and says, man, they just bully you the whole, you know, they've been bullying you for the whole month, and now you're friends with them. And then Steven's like, you know, they apologize, and now we're good, man, we gotta move on, woman. And then she says, okay, fine, whatever, you know, you do you. And now they have to go get the equipment from the shed. But it was all a setup. They just wanted to take advantage of poor Steven's good morals and good attitude and friendliness. And poor Steven's gonna be scarred for life now. And now we're going to this little football session. And if you're an intellectual, you call it football. Of course, we all know that. And then they just spend the entire game just bullying him. And the worst thing is that the referee, the coach, is right there. He calls like fouls, but he does not give a yellow card anytime. And I want to hear other people that say that
VAR is just ruining the game.
Here's a clear example, very clear example, that VAR definitely is needed in this game, because they are just robbing people like Steven. This is gold. Poor Steven. So Steven loses 2-0, big deal, whatever. So the bullies have the greatest idea in the whole world, is just to upload the
video
to YouTube for views, you know.
Tell me about it.
And then we have the rest of the school just reacting to the
video.
That is normal human interaction right there.
I don't find that quite normal, but I do understand how that could fall into boys having fun. You know, come on, who hasn't locked their friend, you know, in the trunk of a car or in the shed, you know. Yeah, and of course some people find it horrible, but big deal. But the thing is that it might be fun to us, but it's not fun to Steven, because Steven is going home from one of the worst days of his life, and certainly not the worst in his life, but one of the worst. Just down, he's not eating, and then his mom, Steven's mom, tells him like what's going on, and then he just starts having like PTSD. You know, just start having the flashbacks from everything that's happened, and just getting bullied in and off the field. So Steven goes to sleep. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt, and let's say he did take a shower, but we don't know that for sure. And Steven starts having like just horrible nightmares. And then he remembers what his friend at school told him. And then he asked for a sign.
God, if you're real, I need you to give me a sign.
And then he gets a text. And then he gets a text from who else? His friend. God is sending him a sign. But he gets a text at 4:31 in the morning. Why is she texting Steven at 4 in the morning? I'll never understand. And then Steven, the next night, finally decides to go to church and gives his life to Jesus. And then after that, who would have guessed? Steven's bully's mom dies. But I'm sorry, but that's kind of dark. Like, your bully's mother dies, and that's how the bullying stops. They don't write storylines like this anymore. And then his friends go and console him. And then Steven over here is making strides. He's just killing the game now. His teacher tells him that his grades have gone up, and then he's doing very well. You know, keep up the good work. And then just Steven feels great. But he's about to go home, and then he has one of the biggest on-screen moments of compassion that we've ever seen. And then he's just thinking very hard about whether he should talk to him. And then God gives him the strength to talk to his bully.
And I know someone who can help you.
What do you mean help me? She's gone. I can't bring her back.
And to be honest, you know, he makes a good point. Can't bring it back. But that's not what Steven meant by helping. In one of the most dramatic ways in the history of cinema, he tells them that what he's trying to say is that with God, nothing is impossible. And congratulations, you've made it. Moi, Chef's Kiss. Such a good movie, man. It's such a good movie. And it's not good because it's bad. It's just good because I'm in it. No, but in all seriousness though, what I'm trying to say with this video is that you never know what you like and you don't like unless you try something. I guess my advice to everyone watching would be just, you know, try new things. Because the more things you try, eventually you're gonna land on something that you really like. And one day, you'll become a movie star just like me.